Hi everyone, this is another question related to freely falling body. We have a question like a body dropped from the top of a tower clears 7 by 16th of the total height of the tower in its last second of the flight. What is the height of the tower? So I have drawn a diagram here. H is the height of the tower. A body is on the top of the tower. It is allowed to fall freely. It covers a distance of 7 by 16th in the nth second, that is the last second of its flight. They are asking us to find the h. So let us try to write the formulas. We have the total distance traveled in the nth second is given by 7 by 16th of the total height. We know the distance traveled in the nth second as g by 2 2n minus 1. Why? Because the initial velocity is 0 and we have the formula as 1 by 2 of g of 2n minus 1. And h is nothing but of g n square. Why n? What is n? N is nothing but in the nth second. The last second we are trying to calculate. So we have taken n. So let us substitute in the value Sn is equal to 7 by 16 of h, which will be from 1 and from 2. If we substitute in 3, this one, we have g by 2 2n minus 1 is equal to 7 by 16 into of gn square. Okay. So, which is 2 times of 18. G gets cancelled. So, we have 2n minus 1, 7n square by 18 to 2, 16. Okay. So, we get 16 times of 2n minus 1 is equal to 7n square, which results in 7n square minus 62n plus 16 is equal to 0. See, I have just, what I have done is, if you want to know how I have done this one, this is like 32n minus 16 is equal to 7n square, which results in 7n square. That means I am trying to send this to here. It is nothing but 32n plus 16, which is equal to 0. So I have brought this to here. Okay. Now let us try to solve this quadratic equation. What I will do is 7n square minus, if you know quadratic equations, you can try to find the formula. With the formula, you know the quadratic equation roots, or else just try to split this into time. Okay, then take the 7n common, it is n minus 7 4 is 28. Here also minus 4n, you can take 4 as a common, it will be equal to 0. So 7n minus 4 and n minus 4 is equal to, you get 0. So n will be equal to either 4 by 7 or n will be equal to 4. So 4 seconds you will have n is equal to 4 by 7. So the answer is n is equal to 4 seconds. Okay. Right. So if you substitute the value of n in 2, that is here, we get h is equal to of g into 4 whole square, which is nothing but of g into 16, which is nothing but 8 into g. If g is 9.8, it is 8 into 9.8, which will be equal to 78.4 meters. Okay. So the total height is 78.4 meters. Okay, so this is how we derived the total value, and let us try to I will try to give you the shortcut for this one. The shortcut is nothing but this quadratic equation. If you can find out the quadratic equation, if you get this type of quadratic equation in 1 second, finding these roots is very easy for mathematics students. Okay, so what I will do is I will assume that the body is clearing, say, alpha by beta. Okay, let us assume that in the previous question we have assumed that it is 7/16 in last second. Okay, so I will assume that it is clearing alpha by beta in last second. In that case, we get quadratic equation like this, as, see, I am not trying to solve whole equation, I am just keeping this one, plus beta is equal to 0. You may ask me how I got this equation. This equation I got it in the previous solution, like substituting Sn is equal to alpha by beta into h, where Sn is g by 2 of 2n minus 1 is equal to of 7/16 of, or alpha by beta of gn square, which you will get this type of quadratic equation. So that means it is alpha n square minus 2 beta n plus beta, where alpha is 7 and beta is 16. So you will get the value of n and substitute the value in of g n square. You will get the total height. Okay. Hope you got this. Just try to remember this quadratic equation, alpha n square minus 2 beta n plus beta is equal to 0. Then you will get the value of n, and there you substitute that h, n value in this h, you will get the total height. So all the best.